Well, good afternoon, Monsieur Meursault. I was not expecting you this afternoon.
Well, I was dealing with some things and my friend Marie told me that I ought to come see you, so I did.
In that case, many thanks to your friend. What seems to be troubling you today?
I killed a man.
I hope you're joking.
No,
Well then, it seems we'll have a lot to talk about. Is that alright with you?
I don't mind.
Good. Do you want to get more comfortable?
No, I'm fine.
Okay then, let's begin with your story. How did you meet this man?
I fought with him earlier in the day.
Ah, was it just the two of you?
No, my neighbor Raymond and his friend were with me. We were chasing after that Arab and some of his friends that Raymond had said were following him.
So, it was Arabs that you fought with.
That's what I said.
And it was an Arab man that you later killed?
Yes.
I see. Did he provoke you?
No. When I walked toward him with a gun, he pulled out a knife and brandished it at me, but that was the most of it.
You had a gun. Did you plan to use it?
No, it was Raymond's. I'd taken it from him earlier in the fight because I'd thought that he was going to kill somebody.
A bit ironic, but go on.
Well, it was very hot on the beach, and the shine from the sun shone off of the edge of the knife and blinded me. Then I shot the man.
Just once?
Initially, but then I shot him 4 more times.
Well then, I think I have enough to go off of. Let me start by asking this. Why did you kill this Arab man?
It was hot outside.
Is that it?
Yes.
Let me put it this way. Would it have made a difference if the man was white?
Maybe, but I'm not certain.
Do you think that perhaps societal pressure made you think that this man deserved to die? Maybe, like the heat of the sun bearing down on you, you felt an unavoidable gaze telling you to kill him.
Maybe. It doesn't really matter.
You think it doesn't matter why you killed this man?
Yes. It's done now, so it's a waste of time trying to work beyond that.
Interesting. Moving on. Have you had any altercations such as this one with the Arabs before?
Not until the fight earlier that day.
Why would you say you became involved in that fight?
Well, Raymond seemed determined to fight. I'm his friend, so it followed that I would assist him.
Hmm. If I remember correctly, you said earlier that you took Raymond's gun from him because you thought he would kill somebody. Why was it so important to you at that moment?
It wasn't Raymond's place to decide whether another man ought to live or die. That's for nature to do.
I see. Have you had any experience with that natural death then?
Yes, my maman died earlier this year.
Oh, my condolences. Was that hard for you?
It didn't affect me much.
Really? Were you not sad at all?
Not particularly. I was annoyed that people kept on bothering me about it.
You were annoyed that people were grieving your own mother's death.
No, just that they wouldn't stop talking about it around me. It didn't matter much to me.
Forgive me for asking this, but did you love your mother?
Yes, the same as anyone.
The same as. You know what? That's okay. I'm still so puzzled though. Why did you shoot this Arab 5 times? If you wished to simply kill him, wouldn't one shot have been enough?
I don't know.
Frankly, neither do I. In any case, as you've stated before, this man is dead, and that can't be changed. So, what do you plan to do now?
I imagine I'll probably be arrested and put to trial.
That would not surprise me. I meant emotionally before. How are you coping with this?
As people do. It doesn't matter much to me.
It doesn't matter. That seems a bit absurd.
Most likely, justice will be served, I'll end up in prison, and this won't affect very many people, thus, it doesn't matter.
I see. I think that's all that I'm going to be able to handle for today. I'd like to see you again sometime next week if that's alright with you.
I don't care.
Okay then. Good day, Monsieur Meursault. Well, I've got an idea, but it'll definitely take another session. Now, where did I put that checklist? Welcome back, Monsieur Meursault. Did you have a pleasant week?
As pleasant as you would expect.
Good, good. Is there anything that you would like to talk about?
No.
Really? In that case, I have some questions for you. You don't have to answer them if it's too uncomfortable, or if I feel that they're absolutely necessary for my understanding. Is that alright?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'd like to talk about some of your friendships. So far, you've mentioned your friend Raymond, the one who instigated the first fight with the Arabs, and your friend Marie. Now, is Marie just a friend?
I don't think so. I guess you could say she's my girlfriend.
Interesting then that you initially called her a friend if you two are romantically involved. Are you happy in this relationship?
As happy as one would expect to be.
Huh. Is this your first relationship?
No, I've been with other women from time to time.
And how were those relationships?
They were. Nothing stellar nor awful, they just were.
Have you and Marie considered moving forward in your relationship? Namely, into marriage?
Yes, she asked me if I would like to marry her, and I said it didn't matter much to me, but we could if she wanted to.
Doesn't make any difference. Let me put this another way. Are you in love with Marie?
It doesn't mean anything, but probably not.
Forgive me if I'm overstepping, but then why are you still with her? Marriage and love are serious things.
I don't agree.
No? Do you think marriage is all fun and games?
No, it's just a legal obligation to share your money in the event of the other's death. Love doesn't mean anything in marriage or outside of it.
So it seems. With Marie and your maman, it seems you have a hard time allowing yourself to love others. Does love scare you?
No, it just doesn't matter, so I shouldn't waste my time on it.
What do you spend your time on then? Do you have any goals or dreams or things that you want to do that you're working towards?
No, my boss says that I should, but I don't see the point.
Really? There's nothing that you want to do with your life?
Not particularly. I'm not unhappy or dissatisfied with my life, so why should I try and change it?
You make a fair point. A sad point, but fair. If you don't mind, I'd like to switch gears and talk about your friend Raymond. Is that alright?
Yes.
Excluding the whole tried to kill somebody debacle, would you say that he's a good man?
I'd say so, yes.
Has he hurt others in the past similar to the way that he hurt the Arabs?
He's disciplined his girlfriends, but never seriously hurt them.
By disciplined, I assume you mean hit them?
That's correct.
How do you know about this?
I hear it across the hall sometimes. He's also told me as much.
Have you ever tried to stop him or prevent him from hurting others?
No, it's not my business what he does with his lovers. And anyways, it's almost always reactionary.
Is that so? Then what type of instigation requires physical violence?
Most recently, he thought that his girlfriend was cheating on him. He needed to teach her a lesson, and I agreed.
You agreed. If you were in a similar situation, do you think you would do the same?
Maybe, but I can't be sure.
Interesting. I have one last question. Do you smoke?
Yes, frequently.
Okay, just asking out of curiosity. I believe that's all for today. I'll contact you if I think that we need to have another session. In the meantime, may God help you with the murder fallout.
Goodbye.
Well, that was revealing. Can't tell if he's a psychopath or just a nihilist. Huh.